Alright, fighters, Sam Battlefields here. Gonna do this. Look, I was going to leave this alone, but I figured it's time to sort of pull back the veil. This is Dr. Seema Rao, which is Dr. Deepak Rao's wife. Check this out.
You know, the press calls me by different names. They call me Superwoman, they call me Iron Woman, they call me, Wonder Woman and various things. But for me, I think I like to stick to being India's first and only woman commando trainer.
Okay, so to start off with, I've got this sitting on 1.75 speed. Mainly because I can't stand this much bullshit in one hit. But anyway, look, it is true. She has trained commandos. I wouldn't. I don't know anything about guns, so I won't speak on the fact that she believes herself to be a crack shot. She apparently grew up in the freedom fighter movement. Okay, cool. That's fine.
I have trained the commandos of the Indian forces. I have been doing this work for the past 20 years. I'm a crack shot. I can shoot an apple off somebody's head. My father was a freedom fighter, and he had participated in the Goa freedom struggle to start with. And as a child, I heard a lot of stories from him about his participation.
I want to know that being that crack shot, how far away? Because I reckon I can hit a fucking apple off someone's head within a certain distance.
And I always thought that if life gave me an opportunity, I too should do something for the country.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh shit, I have legit just fucking... Oh my god, that is hilarious. Okay, this is hilarious. Right, so that technique is fucking retarded. I don't know Salat or Cali or anything like that, but I do know that, well, actually, Filipino training Rico Cortez, they reckon that it's full of shit, and from what I know about it...
A chance meeting with the senior police official who got interested in what we were talking. So this was like years back.
Okay. When you say a chance meeting, absolute bullshit.
And he got very impressed with our unarmed combat skills. So he asked us to give a demonstration to his force. Impressed with the demonstration, then he wanted us to train his force. So that's how it all started. The forces of our country are extremely well trained. In a small way, let me say that I've just contributed to the training. For the past 20 years, almost...
I've said it before, there is actually a legitimate photo on the legitimate president of India's Instagram page where she's getting an award, Forces Handbook of World Terrorism. Apparently this guy Deepak wrote this. Okay.
8 months in a year, we've been traveling to various different army locations and imparting training, and this whole thing is like a part of me. It's inside me. So whether I sleep, what I eat, everything that I do is very much to do with my training. Like for instance, if I had to talk about my food, okay, I stay off oily foods. I don't believe in eating oil. I have Lokika juice, Dudhi juice, which is very healthy for you, very healthy for your joints. I eat a lot of proteins. Apart from that, I work out every day for almost 2 hours. I run almost twice a week for about 5 kilometers. Yes, I am.
Let's just go back. Oh yeah. Hang on. The beauty of this is I can also do it at half speed. Let's do that.
Every day for almost...
Here we go. Boom. Okay, so that it looks like a sort of a Wing Chun style block. it's basically one-step sparring. And that throwing down, holy shit. That's not an actual fucking thing. That is not an actual thing. Alright, let's get through the rest of her nonsense
yes, I am
here.
trained in being able to fight empty-handed against a knife, or also to use a knife, bayonet, etc. What it requires for all this is, one is years of training, okay, so it needs a lot of skill, and to a certain extent I think it also requires a daredevil spirit.
Okay, now just years of training and a lot of skill. Now, any boxers in the house, if you're a boxer, I'll actually play it at normal speed, and then we're coming back to it at half speed.
For me, I think honor, I think duty, all these things come above money. So I don't disagree with the fact that money is important, but in my case, honor and duty are above these. Yes, there were.
So that looks exactly like the type of thing that someone who thinks boxing looks like this. Right, so let's slow it down. Boom. That's all arm punches. Look at that. I mean, that.
For me, I think
There's no power. Oh my god.
honor, I think
Honor.
duty, all these things come above money. So I don't disagree
Bullshit.
with the fact that money is important. But in my case, honor and duty are above these. Yes, there were times when we were totally bankrupt. There was one time when I had to sell off my
Morally bankrupt.
Mangalsutra and we had to dissolve our FDs, fixed deposits, in order to sustain ourselves. Obviously, it's a physically demanding field, so there have been certain challenges. I had a back injury. I fractured the bones of my back, the vertebrae of my back. During that,
So that was the exact same move for the knife defense, by the way. I mean, if you watch this, it's maybe not the exact same, but
it's a
pretty much.
physically demanding field, so there have been certain challenges.
Boom.
I had
Yep, there you go. Same deal.
back injury. I fractured the bones of my back, the vertebrae of my back.
absolute and utter fucking nonsense. Let's get back to this.
During that time, just looking at the ceiling of my room in the hospital, I remember contemplating whether I want to go ahead.
Bro, this is the fucking plot to Dragon!
Kind of vocation, because it is laced with physical injury and danger. But there was not any doubt. I would think and contemplate, and I would keep understanding that if there's anything I wanted to do, it was just this. In the process of all these years of training, etc., it was very difficult for me to have my own biological child. And my husband was very supportive. He said, if you want to continue with your work in this, then I won't stand in your way. But then obviously I thought that there was a stage when I thought we should complete the family. So I adopted a child, and I adopted a girl child. Now, why is that? Is because I do not think a girl is inferior to a boy in any way. Yes, I am the first and only woman to have trained the commandos of the Indian forces, so they are male commandos. So for everything, I've had to actually show my prowess in order to convince the trainees that I am capable of teaching them. Well, in a way, it's quite natural, because they are highly trained commandos. So and as a civilian going there to train, they would be wondering in the beginning. But once I have proved my prowess and my skills, then after that, I'm the boss. The one thing that I always remember when I
Yes, I'm sure.
finish with my training on the last day of my training is when every trainee comes up to me and smiles. I see respect in his eyes and salutes to me and shakes hands, and that's when I know that what I am doing is worthwhile. It gives me a great feeling of satisfaction.
This feels like they're giving away fucking India's lack of tactical and strategic knowledge. It feels like she is exposing the Indian Army for not knowing anything to do with actual fighting.
These are the days where women have become want to be empowered, and one of the methods I think
Oh, this is brilliant. I haven't
is by
seen
learning
this.
how to defend herself. To me, I
Hang on,
shake
hang on,
hands,
hang on, hang on,
and
hang
that's
on.
when I know that what I am doing is worthwhile. It gives me a great feeling of satisfaction. These are
All right, let's put this to normal speed to start off with.
Today's where women
That's hilarious.
have become want to be empowered, and one of the methods I think a woman can get empowered
Look at
is
that.
by learning how to defend her.
I'm incredulous that this is allowed to be. I mean, this just absolutely destroys any credibility that the mainstream media the media in fucking. I mean, I've already had my question marks over this. How nobody has called this out in real time? Like, oh my god, this is hilarious. All right, now I'm going to slow this right down for all of us out there that actually have some inkling. I'm not saying I know what I'm talking about, but some inkling. Let's have a look. Actually, I want to do this even slower, so I'm going to do it at this speed. Why? Because I gotta. Let's do it. Satisfaction. What's this? Hands down, eyes closed, grabs on for what the hell kind of takedown is that? Gets into a
want to be empowered, and one of the methods.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Look. Oh yeah, you got him secure there, do you? For anyone that doesn't know what they're looking at, that is shit technique. Absolutely shit technique. Anyway, I've gone too long on this. She's also published a manual.
We have,
Encyclopedia of Close.
With our own lives, savings, earnings. We did not take any grants or any sponsorships or any donations for these books.
I love it how she keeps saying, they didn't get paid for this. They did it out of their pocket. Do you know why you didn't get paid for it? Do you know why people haven't given you grants? It's because it is nonsense. You may as well be Ashita Kim and trying to hand this off to the FBI. I'm not I will fucking eat my hat. I've said it in another video. I'll eat my hat if the FBI, Interpol and SWAT uses any of it that they weren't either already using.
Has to be led with
that they weren't already using, or that these people ripped off.
A cause, and if it's a noble cause, then it's a life well lived.
What a fucking joke. Anyway, much love.